Now here we have a Chaos Crystal Kickstarter Full Holo PSA 10, so for $102.50 in auction. Power Up Red Kickstarter PSA 10, so for only $66 in auction. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. This is absolutely insane. March 24, 2024. Kickstarter Full Holo Piazza Bird PSA 10 sold for only $61 in auction. And if that Piazza Bird wasn't crazy enough, Sam Sinclair Kickstarter PSA 10 only $67 in auction. And then we have Bigfoot Kickstarter Full Holo PSA 10 sold for $95 in auction. I bought this and I still have this and I'm never selling it. Then we have Chessie Kickstarter PSA 10, $36. Only $36. Ghost Train Kickstarter PSA 10, only $48. You couldn't even get $50 for a Ghost Train Kickstarter PSA 10. That is crazy. Even on March 22nd, 2024, now we've seen a cheaper one earlier in this video, but still, Kickstarter Full Holo Mothman PSA 10, that's the cream of the crop. That is the best possible card you could pull out of a pack of MetaZoo that's not a promo card or something else. $431.26 in auction. Full Holo Kickstarter PSA 10 Mothman. That's crazy. And remember this card? It sold earlier in the video for like $350. Well, even the double die gold Mothman serialized out of 100 in auction was going for only $212.50. Okay, now get ready for this. These are like maybe less popular sample cards, but they are sample cards nonetheless. And when you see the prices they're selling for, you're going to be like, holy crap. How come no one was paying attention to this? And whoever bought these, absolute insane steal of a deal. So we have Puckwudgie sample card PSA 9 for only $51. Matlocks sample card PSA 8 for only $20.50. This is a sample card for 20 bucks. Then we have the Pope Lick Monster sample card PSA 8, $22.50. Tripodero sample card PSA 9 for only $32. And then Gigi Bird, I don't know how this was so much more valuable than the other ones we just saw, but Gigi Bird sample card PSA 8 sold for $102.50. Then Ozark Howler sample card PSA 8, only $28. And I know a lot of people like this card. I know Escaped Alien likes this card. Sample Bat Squatch, only $34 as a PSA 8. That is an absolute insane steal of a deal. And then you got the Charman sample card PSA 9 for $41.50. And then Minnesota Iceman sample card PSA 9 for $42. I mean, I know this video is all about steals of a deal, but I just can't get over some of these things. Like 6 fan art blisters, so the very first fan art blisters from 2021, 6 of them for only $16.50 each. Or sorry, $16.50 total for 6 of them. This will always blow my mind. I just got to tell a little story really quick. So once upon a time, you see this Nightfall blister pack? I spent $125 American to buy 5 of them. So just imagine how I feel seeing that for $143, so that's only $18.50 more than what I paid for 5. Someone was able to pick up 144. And I know I'm already said it, but to see 144 sell for 143, meanwhile I paid 125 for 5? Psh, to me, this is an absolute bananas steal of a deal. That's crazy. 4 boxes of Nightfall for $100 in auction. Oh, there's a lot of you out there that like native booster boxes. Yeah, at one point on April 1st, 2024, this was not an April Fool's joke. Native booster box sold for only $31 in auction. This is an auction. I mean, yes, the shipping looks crazy, but I think that's just to where I am in Canada. Here we have a Cryptonation First Edition booster box for $86 in auction. Ooh, Kickstarter booster box for $655.55 in auction. Now here's a nice piece of artwork. We all know Mothman drawn by like Poncho or Kelsey, but here's one by Chris Catman, $37 only. I mean, it's not a card, it's kind of like a sketch card or whatever, a print. Serialized 5 out of 7, but I mean, tell me how crazy that looks. Oh, there's a lot of people that like the disclosure pages, and they all know how crazy hard it is to get the UFO card. Well, back on April 6, 2024, the UFO card Raw was selling for only $73 in auction. Absolute steal of a deal. This is insane. $285.08, we have a PSA 10 MetaZoo Topps Chrome Orange Refractor Mothman, so that's serialized out of 25, number 5 out of 25, PSA 10, for only $285.08. That's insane. Oh, like, you're talking about steals of a deal? We got a 101 Superfractor Joint Snake for $305, PSA 9. The grade doesn't even matter though. That is absolutely sick. Look how nice that card is. I just thought I'd throw in some Wilderness PSA 10s just to remember how much they were selling for. So Bigfoot PSA 10 from Wilderness, first edition, $12.50. And next we have Misha Pishu, one of Heartbeat PM's favorite cards. PSA 10 first edition, $13.50 in auction. Then we have 3 boxes of Magic Cast for only $17.50. And you think that was crazy? Well, you get 5 boxes of Magic Cast for only $27 in auction. Here's a steal of a deal that I don't think enough people understand, but you'll find out in the future. The artwork on this card, absolutely amazing. So 30. So 10 of Kryptonation, 10 of Wilderness, and 10 of Nightfall. These poker promo cards, $18.50 for all 30. And then 5 of the promo boxes. Remember, you get 10 cards in each one of these boxes, so 50 of these World Poker Tour promo boxes for only $23.50 for all 5 boxes. That's crazy. Just look at this for a moment. 4 first edition booster boxes for only $330 in auction. That's $82.50 each. You're never ever gonna see that again. Dragon Oconto Falls first edition from Wilderness PSA 10, sold for $13.63. Snipe PSA 10 from Wilderness, only $7.40. And ooh, look at this big boy. So the custom MetaZoo Holo Foil Old Scratch Joker card, PSA 9, sold for $152.50. Read this out loud. Kryptonation first edition Mothman Faux Holo, 10 of them, all PSA 10, for $500 American as a best offer accepted April 4, 2024. And here they are. How insane is that? 10 first edition Kryptonation first edition PSA 10 full holo Mothman, all of them, for only $500 American. One of my favorite best offer accepted of the year. Maybe my favorite, actually my personal favorite. So it's a Hero Quest Mothman, $175 best offer accepted April 4, 2024. I bought this card, and I was thinking, well, it's a raw copy. If it was going to grade a PSA 10, the person probably would have, graded it. But I thought, you know what, $175 for Hero Quest Mothman, this card is near impossible to find. Because even a lot of the big collectors in MetaZoo don't have this card. I thought, screw it, you know what, I'm going to pick it up for $175. I'll never get that chance again, probably. Because I was fully aware it was the dip of MetaZoo, and things were only going to go up eventually someday. Yeah, I sent this away to PSA, and it actually got a PSA 10. Oh, this is uncharted territory. Some people feel like the golden ticket isn't worth anything anymore. Some people think it's like one of a grail above grails. That's the way I see it. But yeah, this is the introduction of Cryptid Keeper making a mark in MetaZoo history. So we all know Cryptid Keeper back on March 18, 2024 bought the golden ticket. That's a PSA 9 with the Auto 10 autographed by Mike Waddell for $4,750 American. And yeah, here's a look at the card here. Even says first signed on the card. Golden ticket. Like look at that label. It says golden ticket. That's crazy. PSA 9, the grade don't even matter, right? But the auto got a 10. Hey, Hello Kitty, Chromie Cryptid Carnival booster box, only $26 in auction. Oh, this one I was bidding on, but there's just too many other things to bid on, and I missed out on this. This is one of the ones I really wish I did not cheap out on. It would have just went for it. But the revived Mothman from Nightfall, autographed and doodled, everything. AGS 10, Auto 10, only $200 American. That is an insane steal of a deal. Like, I'll just zoom in here. Psh. One of the best Mothman artworks in all of MetaZoo. It's got the autograph and a little bit of a doodle sketch there. AGS 10, the auto got a 10. $200 American in auction. But hey, I bought other crazy stuff during that time, as you just saw. The Hero Quest Mothman, which ended up being a PSA 10. You think EV and HQ was cheap? Look at back in the day here. April 9, 2024, you get 6 booster boxes of Wilderness for $54 in auction. And can you believe this? Can you believe what you're looking at? 3 boxes of Nightfall for only $56. Here we have a Prismora PSA 10 first edition, only $26 in auction. And on the same day, Neutrality Totality PSA 10, UFO first edition, only $20.50. Oh, look at this. PSA 10 first edition full hollow Bigfoot. So not Kickstarter, just first edition, but still, only $15.50 in auction.